What's poppin'? What's poppin'? Let me get my YouTube channel. What's poppin'? What's poppin'? What's poppin'? Let's see. There we go. Right, you know. What's poppin'? What's poppin'? What's poppin'? Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Not much is settled and pop onto YouTube. I saw this. What's poppin'? Can y'all hear me good though? If not, I'm gonna take these headphones off. Cool, cool, cool. How y'all doing tonight? How y'all doing? Yeah, man, this story, I've been laughing all day. This shit funny to me. This shit funny to me, man. I've been laughing all day. Crazy because I have been watching John Wick. Man, John Wick, hey, that's one of my favorite movies, man. And they think they found dude, they ain't found him, man. Like, he planned all this. That dude, he want them to find any clue they think they have, he want them to find it. It's cold as out in North Carolina. Hell yeah, it's cold, man. That's Maddie. Hey, Maddie. But in the few, I'm gonna show y'all this video, man, that was on NBC. This shit's so funny. Like, they not even taking it serious. This shit's so funny. Hold on. They not even taking this shit serious, bro. This shit is like a movie to them. I think they wanted him dead anyway. I think they wanted him dead, man. But I saw this on NBC. Bro, imagine being worked. Imagine making 20 million, a year, 10 million a year, and somebody on a bike unalives you. Now, that's crazy. What's poppin'? And then they want people to have sympathy. How are we gonna have sympathy? No one is gonna have sympathy, man. Hey, but let me know if y'all can hear this. Hold on.
Headlined a massive search underway for the man who shot and killed the UnitedHealthcare
Can y'all hear?
at point-blank range. We're 36 hours into the urgent manhunt, and at this time, no one is in police custody. But we are getting more clues into the investigation. Take a look at these images released of what police are describing as a person of interest. He's wanted for questioning in connection to the targeted attack. That murder unfolding in busy Midtown Manhattan yesterday morning. The shooter, you see him here, methodically hunting down CEO Brian Thompson just as he was headed to an investors meeting. Police revealing today that the killer left behind a message. The words, quote, deny, defend, and depose, written on shell casings found at the scene. We're going to break down the possible meaning in just a moment. All of this as we piece together the suspect's movements. We know he bought a water bottle and protein bars at a Starbucks just before the shooting. He then made his way to the Hilton Hotel where he shot Thompson and then took off on a bike into Central Park. But now police are directing their attention to a hostel where they believe this person of interest was staying.
Now hold up. Now let me show y'all this. Now y'all see how they using every tool. They using everything to find this dude. They using everything they have, but when something happens to black people or whatever, oh, they can't find a cell phone. Oh, they can't find a wallet. Oh, they don't have enough evidence. But you see, when you have money, they can do anything. They can pull up anything. They can pull up who you was on the phone with. What's popping? Sherry Collins, what's popping? It's crazy how this is on the news all day. But when it comes to everyday people, when it comes to our people, they only get 45 seconds on the news and they moving on. But this on the news all day. And John Wick is so smart. He did this. He did this when they was lighting up the Christmas tree. I think the Rockefeller tree. That's when he did all this stuff because he knew everybody was gonna be calm. When it comes to certain black people, police definitely, hell yeah, man. Not even black, not even just us. They do it to their own people. So that's why you got a lot of Caucasian people. They online trolling this dude. They don't care either. But let's hold on. But y'all see everything, all the technology, they using everything.
Detectives reportedly searching one of the rooms there. And the information just in tonight, we're just learning new details about where the suspect may have traveled from and how he got here to New York. NBC Sam Brock has the latest.
New images tonight show the full face of a hooded man. The NYPD is calling a person of interest, wanted for questioning in connection with Wednesday's ambush.
Say a person of interest.
UnitedHealthcare
What?
CEO Brian Thompson. A law enforcement source confirming to NBC News the images were captured at this hostel on Manhattan's Upper West Side, where, according to an eyewitness, the man in the photo shared a room with two strangers who checked out on Wednesday. One guest, who says she did not share the same room, saw police arrive last night around 6:30.
It makes you second guess who you're actually staying in a hostel with, so it's quite scary that we could have been in the same room.
The search for a killer hinging on an emerging network of crucial camera images, as police are now probing whether this nest video
That's a
taken
long
less
ass
than
gun.
15 minutes after the murder could be the shooter. The footage showing the rider on a bike just outside of Central Park, 30 blocks north of the scene of the crime, where Wednesday...
Now let me pause that. Hold on. Now let me tell y'all something. I might be slow, I might be a little dumb, but I just figured it out. All these cameras, all this security and stuff, that's not for us. That's for rich people to protect what they got. That's it. That's why they got all these cameras, all this security stuff, cameras on traffic lights. That's not for us. That's not for our safety. That's for them. That's to protect their money. They don't care about the everyday people. They getting rich. This dude was getting $10 million a year. People couldn't afford health care. He didn't care. He was still living his life. They got footage from every block but can't find none of them. Come on, bro. Like, make it make sense. And they want us to care. I promise you, I've been laughing all day at this shit. This shit is funny as hell. But if he was that important, why was he slipping? Nah. I don't. Oh yeah. You talking about dude? Yeah. Come on. But it's 7 in the morning. That's what I'm saying. When you got money, and you think you can just move anyway, and then he in Midtown, New York. He don't think nothing gonna happen to him. But that's how they catch you. That's how they catch you. Now they're gonna start making robots. Oh yeah, hell yeah, they about to change a lot of shit now. They about to start checking people on the Greyhound bus because they said that he rode from Atlanta to New York on a Greyhound bus. So they about to start doing, they about to change a lot of stuff because now these people, they scared now because they know they can be touched. Shit, and in New York, and y'all don't know if you walking through New York, man, it's people laying down under blankets. You don't know who that person is. They just laying down in the middle of New York under a blanket. They could be anybody. Man, you never know, especially when you doing people dirty. Like, and at first I was thinking it was somebody, family and stuff like that, but this kind of seemed like a hit too. because these people don't pay fair. Everybody talk about black on black crime, but they don't talk about this. If dude was black, he'd be, oh, hell yeah. Oh, look, yesterday on news, dude was like, it's a light-skinned man. I'm like, bro, come on, bro. That's John Wick. This reminds me, yeah, the Cash App dude, like, all that stuff was on purpose. I got the west side. All that stuff was on purpose, and these people, like, it's nothing in life you can get away with these days, because you think you got safety with security, cameras. There ain't no safety, man. Somebody on a bike will pull up on you and unalive you. That's how it is. You can have all the technology you want. It can be somebody on a skateboard, a bike, anything. That's how life is. Technology don't change nothing. Technology, I forgot who said this. I think it was Bill, I forgot the comedian who said this, but he was like, security and cameras and all that, that's just to keep rich people safe. That's the illusion that you're safe. You're not safe, man. If somebody wants you, they not gonna care about no cameras. I work for UnitedHealthcare, I'm March Vision Care. Good morning. The hell they think he was light skinned. They trying to throw us away, man. Talking about he light skinned. Come on, bro. The Vision Care Company in March was bought out by UnitedHealthcare. Yeah, they trying to get rich, man. That's it. These people want big houses. They want the best vacations, and they all competing with their college friends. That's it. And they don't care who dies in the process. So if somebody in your family needs surgery or they need a kidney or something, but they can't afford it, these people don't care, man. They still moving on with life. And 50 years old is young as hell. Especially when you're making money, 50 years old is young as hell. And you got gunned down in New York. Damn. Appreciate that. Next thing you go, nah, they all shook now. I'm telling you, they all shook now. They all shook because they know, like, people waking up. Like, people waking up now. Like, we see through a lot of bullshit now. You can't get away with a lot of stuff that they could, 10 years ago. Now they can't do that. On a bike. They say he was on a city bike. I'm like, bro, that's a BMX bike. Yeah, 50 is young, bro. And to die when you 50 years old like this, and you making money, you think you untouchable? Damn, that shit gotta hurt. Good morning, good night, afternoon, wherever you are. Appreciate that. They took this company down there from yeah, man. Like I say, I know a woman back home who worked under them, and like they was telling people not to go to the hospital so they could save money. Facts. They were telling people not to go to the hospital so they can save money. Ain't that some shit? But let's get back to it. This shit funny, bro.
Gunman approached the 50-year-old CEO walking toward an investor conference alone at 6:45 in the morning and gunned down the father of two, firing shots into his back and leg right in front of the Midtown Hilton Hotel. Video obtained by the New York Times also shows a person resembling the shooter walking roughly 175 feet from the scene of the crime 10 minutes before Thompson was shot, appearing to talk on the phone. Clint Watts is a former FBI special agent.
Knowing that the shooter was on the phone talking to somebody else definitely changes the way the investigation goes. Possibly someone knew the shooting was about to happen, or he was maybe calling someone for the last time.
Swiss cheese.
Part of a larger plot.
Facts.
Shell cases from the shooting, now also a key focal point of the investigation. Overnight, a senior New York City law enforcement official briefed on the investigation, telling NBC that the 3 casings recovered on scene had the words deny, defend, and depose written on them, a possible reference to a 2010 book critical of the insurance industry. There are also new revelations about the minutes before the murder, with an official telling NBC the gunman not only stopped at a Starbucks near the crime scene, but also bought.
See, y'all see how dumb these people are, bro? Y'all see how dumb they are? You think somebody who's about to come assassinate somebody, you think they're gonna stop to a Starbucks? Think about this, bro. Everything he did on purpose. If they found something, he wanted them to find it. These people, they slow, bro. They slow. Are we sure it's not? That's what I'm saying. And the picture that they showing us, like of his face or whatever, he wanted them to see that picture. He wanted them to see it. Now, somebody said in the comment section, if he was black, they would have found him immediately. But they don't care, man. Like this dude, all limit competition. A lot of people wanted him to be unalive. A lot of people wanted him to die. Even Caucasian people in his field, they wanted him to die. They don't care. They still gonna move on with life. I wonder why some police cars passed by my house. Hell yeah. Are you sure it's not? Yeah. Okay, awesome, baby. The pick changed since yesterday. Yeah, man, they don't know, man. Somebody ride a Greyhound bus. Come on, bro. He'll be arrested and let. Oh, hell yeah. They don't care, man. I just want to show y'all how they can use every tool when it comes to these CEOs. They can use every technology to find somebody. But when a black person, truck driver, a black woman or a black young woman, something happens to them, oh, we need more evidence. It's all fake, bro. It's all fake. They care about how much money you have. That's it. And they don't really care about that. They just doing this so they can get views. So they can get, that's it. They doing this for views. They don't care. CNN gonna run this the whole way, all week until something else happens. That's it. He was forced to sell, wanted to keep his vision, insurance company, and his family for generational wealth. I was so sad for him. Man, I'm telling you. They still ain't found my guy yet. They not finding John Wick, man. Yeah, like, so that's why I always say when it comes to us, when it comes to our people, we have to be like our own news network now. We can't depend on these people, man. They care about the views. Like, they don't care about this CEO. They don't care about him, man. That's just another white dude. They don't care. They gonna move on. Somebody else to be CEO, and that's it. Somebody saving money. They don't have to pay him now. We missed the marches. They were black. More time to investigate. Exactly. Come on, bro. We need 90 days. Like, I made that video the other day of the 87-year-old woman. Her home blew up, and they said they need 3 months. They need 90 days to find out what happened. Come on, bro. You need 3 months? That's what I thought. How did the shooter know he was there? Come on, bro. He flew to New York. It used to be black versus white, but the rich are... Oh, shit. Hell yeah. Hell. And see, I'm gonna say this, though. It's still black against white because if you go to these sundown towns, they not trying to hear nothing you talking about. They want you to get the fuck out. So they not trying to hear you talk. But I agree when you say it's the poor against the rich. I agree with that. But when you go to some of these towns, they not trying to debate with you. They don't give a fuck about that. So when people be like, oh man, stop with the racist talk, I'm like, bro, you go to some of these towns, they don't give a fuck what you talking about. They not trying to kumbaya all that shit with you. Like you said, continue meeting the same day. Hell yeah. They stepped over his body. Hell yeah. And still went to the meeting. Oh yeah, they don't play. They don't play, right? They gonna get you some way. You think you can go through life, make billions of dollars, and people are dying because something you created. They created this insurance hair. They created this shit to make money. It's all fake. It's all fake. And people are dying because of this fake shit. People are dying because they trying to get rich. Well, they are rich. They want to get, more rich. Oh, hell yeah, I ain't never stopping. Sundown Times, not playing with us. I'm on the road. I stay, hell yeah, stay ready. Let's get back to this shit, man. This shit so funny, bro. This shit like a movie.
Several items, including a water bottle and 2 energy bars, which were then discarded.
The Starbucks purchases are a great opening for law enforcement to get on top of who the perpetrator is. It could be some sort of physical evidence.
What's popping? What's
fingerprint,
popping?
Maybe even some sort of DNA that they can trace.
The targeted killing now raising new questions across the insurance industry about security. With Thompson, a highly paid executive in a sector frequently facing frustration and even outrage, walking alone from his nearby hotel. Recent corporate statements from UnitedHealth don't reveal personnel security expenses for executives. The company hasn't responded to questions about what resources were or were not deployed for Thompson. It comes after his wife, Paulette, telling NBC News Wednesday there had been some threats against her husband, adding basically, I don't know, a lack of coverage, I don't know details. In the family's hometown outside Minneapolis, the police department told NBC News they had no record of any such reports, as the staggering...
Now, y'all heard that, right? In his hometown, the cops said they don't have no records of threats. Look, they don't care, man. Them people, as you get older, you really focus on your health. And it's a lot of people that's been working for 30, 20 years, and they still can't get coverage. There's a lot of people that still can't afford certain procedures. You think they care about this dude? They don't care. Caucasian, they don't care about him. They glad he's dead. He said light skin, man. Bro, I swear, right? This shit is so funny because this happened to him, but a lot of them scared. A lot of them scared now because they see they can be touched. You could come to New York and you think somebody homeless. They're not homeless. You can be touched, and that person that touched you can get on a bike and never be seen again. They don't like that shit. They love safety. They love hiding. They love hiding behind their evil shit, and they love hiding behind their money. That's it. Keep in mind, insurance was started as our ancestors were. Exactly. Come on, bro. Like, I'm telling you, I'm about to go to the road myself. Glad I seen your videos, for real. I'm alert. And now, hell yeah. Like, that's my goal. Because on the road, when you on the road, sometimes you daydreaming, sometimes you think about other shit, and you not realizing that it's people that could be watching you. Like, this world is crazy when you on that road. It's people going through shit. And especially for the holiday season. People looking to steal, people looking to rob. You really got to be on your P's and Q's. That's why when I'm in New York, I don't have my headphones in. Like, my head I be watching. Like I say, somebody asked me, do I be afraid or whatever? Hell no, because I be watching. I know how to move. I see all these CEOs was stepping down. Hell yeah. Them niggas don't want to be seen no more. I love your content. Hey, appreciate that. 17 black children went missing in Philly. Come on, bro. And they ain't gonna talk about that shit. They ain't gonna talk about that. So we have to talk about that. And it be a lot of people asking me like, man, stop talking about all this negative shit. Bro, I'm not gonna stop, because if I stop, don't nobody else care. You got some black people, they want to be Caucasian. They think they Caucasian. They think when they get money that Caucasian people gonna accept them. They'll never accept you, bro. With your money, without your money, they don't care. So be safe on the road, boy. Appreciate that, fam. And kids went missing. Yeah, Ohio, come on, bro. His compensation salary was a year. Come on, man. 10 million. You think we care? No. Did he ever? Hold on. Did he ever make videos about those black women in the hospitals that was being unalive by doctors on purpose? Did he ever say something? No. So we don't give a fuck about him. If I handgun, $800. Facts. I'm telling you. coming through on a bike. Like, that's why I say technology is really an illusion. They can have all the robots, all the self-driving cars. They can have the cell phone that's inside of your brain. It don't matter. It's all an illusion. It's all an illusion. All the ops gotta do, all Russia gotta do is click a button, shut all this shit down, then we back in 1920. It's all fake. That's why I don't really get crazy over technology. It's all fake. It could be hacked at any second. It could be hacked by a 16-year-old. That's crazy. I asked the ancestors for divine justice. Ask yourself, how many wicked folks have serious unfortunate events? Hell yeah, shit been turned up. Shit been turned up. I ain't gonna cap. America ain't free fall. Facts, man. Look, let this motherfucker burn. That's all I say. Let this motherfucker burn. Don't stop, bro. If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't know about Sunday Townsend. Yeah, man. I'm telling you, stay safe on that road, man. Because it's people that really, you know. And I can talk about black on black crime and all that shit, man. But who created that shit? Who created the ghettos? Who created the projects? They put our people in it. Then they put crack in our community. Drove our people crazy. Took the jobs away. So you have to sell crack to make some money. So all this shit tied in together. So why would I sit here and just talk about, oh, black on black? Yes, they do this on purpose. They take the schools away. They put the drugs in. They do all this shit on purpose. This shit was purposely designed to happen. While they hide their hand and nobody talk about them. Fuck that. I seen friends and hold on. I send your videos to all my black friends and family. Come get on my other page. Hold on. So I can read y'all comments. See, I did Black Wall Street. See, yeah, please don't stop. I'm telling you, man. Let's get right back to it, man. This shit, I'm telling you. Hold up. Slow it down, mama. Whoa. Here we go.
And still unfolding murder and manhunt has left a city and industry stunned.
Okay, Sam Brock joins Top Story tonight live from outside that hostel in New York City. Sam, talk to us about this new information that's just come in, the details about how the suspect got to New York City and where he was traveling from.
Yeah, Tom, this is pretty fascinating.
Scorpio Mama, what's poppin'?
Enforcement officials tell NBC they are now
Shalom, Miss
operating under the
what's
belief the
poppin',
suspect
Miss Queen?
came from Atlanta to New York on a Greyhound bus. Tom, arriving November the 24th. So there's a number of important pieces of information here. First of
So
all,
how do they know he came on a Greyhound bus?
if they're able to find a name there that matches up with some form of identification police already have, it's not clear if they've identified the suspect so far or not. And we do know that just with respect to this hostel, it appears that he used a fake ID. But also November 24th, that was 10 to 11 days before this crime was committed. The staging, the planning, what kind of information could be gleaned from that? And then did he come from Atlanta? Is there a whole thread of the suspect's background that now needs to be explored there as well? So many layers to this, a crucial piece of information coming in, Tom, late tonight.
Yeah, it sounds like police may know now who they're looking for. All right, Sam, we appreciate all that. To break down the latest evidence we have in this case and where that manhunt goes from here, I want to welcome back John Monahan, a retired captain with the New York Police Department. John, great to see you. He's also the...
Now y'all see how they can just, every day, they can just break stuff down. They really working on this shit. But when it comes to, like I say, when it comes to our black men being, you know, hung by trees and stuff, no coverage. They don't care. They moved on. And when it comes into New York, when you see black women in the hospital having kids, in labor, and the doctor do this on purpose, not one time, not two times, but multiple times, you don't see no coverage on this. So you want us to care about this Caucasian man? I'm telling you. Can you talk about the accident? They was up there having babies like no tomorrow, but told us to get hell yeah. Oh, they going through it right now. They sleeping in tents right now. They going through it. Oh, all them videos coming up. I don't let nothing slide. Like I tell you, everything I say I'm gonna talk about, I'm gonna bring it back up because I don't let nothing slide. They going through it right now. They sleeping in tents. They going through it. I'm protecting my cub, real talking. They don't have a passenger list, even fake names. Come on, man. We watching the movie. They know the script. Movies have all facts, bro. All facts. I work for a third party admit in healthcare, IT, and the CEOs and the department gambled away the revenues. Hell yeah, man. These people, I'm telling you, these people have no they have no discipline, man. They just know how to get over on people, and they create the laws. Everybody, making money. They not successful. They just know how to rob people, and they put themselves in positions of power, and they make money, but they never get away with it. They never get away with it. I'm from North Carolina. My ancestors were slaves. Oh yeah, shout out to NC, man. But I love this shit because now a lot of these people, they gonna be living in fear now. Your money can't save you, and you can't have security around you 24/7 unless you really got that bread. But you still gotta live life. These people still, want to be in New York. They still want to walk their dogs. They still want to do. They still human. Money don't stop you from being human. So you can be touched. And we know, like when school shootings happen, we see 20 shootings after that. This happened. I'm telling you. I think in the future we're gonna see a lot more shootings like this. Yup, and actually they thought the government loved them. Hell no, man. Hell no. Chickens coming home to roost, like Malcolm X said. Hell yeah, they coming home to roost. CEO's gonna start dropping. That's the MOD. But let's watch this dude, man.
The author of a series of detective novels. His latest is The Guns of Antwerp. NYPD takes Boston. All right, John, we thank you again. So we're going to go through all the new clues we've gotten tonight. We want to start with what I think maybe is the biggest piece of evidence today, along with those images. Let's start with the bullets, right? Inscribed on the bullet casings: deny, defend, depose. I have two questions. First, what do you think these words mean? Number one, and number two, what does
Facts.
it tell
Silver
you
and black. That's
that
facts.
the killer wrote something on the shell casings?
A lot of planning. As we heard there, he's been there for a while. He put a lot of planning into this. I'm baffled by the idea that he expected these bullets to be on our crime scene. These are unfired bullets. They only get ejected and land on the ground when you rack the gun to clear a jam. You don't go into a shooting expecting a jam. I did not see it on the video that he took them out of his pocket and dropped them, but those bullets are inside the magazine of the gun. The only way they get produced onto the floor of our crime scene is when he racks that gun 3 times, which he did do to clear a jam. So he puts these words on the bullets and thinks maybe they end up in the crime scene, maybe they don't. Doesn't make any sense. This word, depose, is not from the title of the book. The other two are. I would start looking at people who have been sat for depositions recently in the healthcare thing, maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know, but it's a lot of planning.
But how do you even write on a bullet casing? I mean, is that something people do?
You can etch it. That's time
Yep,
consuming.
man.
It's very difficult. You can get a permanent marker.
But is he sending a message to people like you? I mean, is he sending a message to investigators?
He say like you.
I don't know, dropping clues.
Tom, I tell you what, it could be that. It could be a subterfuge to get us to go in that direction if the motive was in another direction. There's a lot of moving parts in each silo of this event. There's the personal, the professional,
The other big piece of evidence, right?
Hey, y'all, I ain't gonna cap. I respect a good criminal, especially when it's towards the people we supposed to attack. I respect a good criminal, man, a smart criminal. You want them going in all kind of directions. You want to write on the bullets. You want to give them a fake person. You want to do all that shit. I respect that shit, man. I've always been into this type of shit, and I just love it. Like, that's how you do it. You gotta have these motherfuckers on a goose egg hunt. You gotta have them on a scavenger hunt. And because a lot of times these people not as smart as they think they are, you know. The assassin is definitely getting revenge. The corrupt UnitedHealthcare definitely affected someone. I believe that. I believe that it could have been a hit. I believe it. I love it too, man, because these people go through life and they feel like they untouchable, man. No one is untouchable. A homeless person can be laying on the ground. If he want you, he want you. No one is untouchable. I don't care how much money you got. I don't care how much security you have. No one is untouchable. You see Jay-Z walking around with 30 security guards. He's not untouchable. He still got to go out and walk his dog. And then when you live in life like that, man, you're not free. Appreciate y'all for joining the live too, man. I really, really appreciate y'all. Like I say, I'm starting to go back live now, and you know, I'm gonna try to go live every night. You know, every night. I might be a spree. He was too happy afterwards. Bro playing Assassin's Creed in real life. Hell yeah, man. Bro, he hopped on a bike, threw his cell phone, and went to Central Park. They not gonna find him because I heard that Central Park don't really have cameras like that, and it's too big, you know. So, shit, the same reason. She said, well, he said, why they kill him? Well, he was trying to tell people if you sick, don't go to the ER because they was saving money, and they was with the healthcare. A lot of people couldn't afford that shit. And they was turning down people. A lot of people couldn't afford that shit, especially during, you know, the COVID period. Imagine how many people lost family members who could have been saved. Imagine that. Appreciate you. Oh yeah, no problem, no problem. Appreciate that. Will do, will do. I love this shit, man. Like I say, I've been on YouTube consistently for about 2 years, so I love this shit. Especially when it comes to my people. Like I say, yeah, I talk to Caucasian people, you know, but when it comes to my people, hey, my content is based on my people. I don't care what's going on with everybody else because guess what? Nobody cares about what's going on with us. Nobody. If a truck driver, a black truck driver, gets hung, nobody else cares, bro. Nobody else cares about his mom, his dad, his family. Nobody else cares. They go move on with life. Yep, they're closing down hospitals and yeah, they close down hospitals, they close down schools and say, oh, the black community is doing horrible. Y'all closing down the schools. Y'all closing down the hospitals. Y'all unaliving, you know, the mothers when they're in labor. You locking up black men on purpose. You setting them up. You framing them. You railroading them. Of course the black community will be doing bad, you know? I'm glad we need to be more. Hell yeah. Like I say, see, one thing I know about New York is a lot of people move to New York and they want to get put on. Like they want to be famous. They want to be put on by, you know, especially if you're a photographer or something. They want to be shooting these hot models. And I used to be like that when I was younger, like 27, 26. But as I got older, I'm like, man, I don't want to be a part of these crooked ass people. I don't want to be in their system. I do everything on my own. I put out my own photography books. I shoot what I want to shoot. I don't need their money. I don't need their business. I don't need their system. I don't need that shit. But a lot of people don't believe in themselves, you know? The media trying to say it was, yeah, but I saw that shit. There are going to be a lot of, so many people were lost due to money. Yes, bro, so many people during COVID, so many people, like, They could have been saved. But if you don't have the right coverage, if you don't have enough money, you gotta die. Ain't that some shit? Like, who created that shit? Then I saw a YouTuber saying, I think his name was Anton Daniels or something like that. He was like, oh, does everybody deserve health care? I was like, bro, what? And this was a black dude. I'm like, bro, these dudes, they want to be Caucasian so bad. They'll put out liquor stores. Yeah. Let's get back to this shit, man.
Police releasing these images.
They tried to. They tried to say he was black.
Police are using the term person of interest. From what we understand, this is protocol by the NYPD. In some cases, they've been saying this is the suspect. In this case, they're calling this person a person of interest here. Talk to me about why they released these two photos. One shows him smiling, one frowning, or not smiling. What does this tell us, and why did they release these?
Well, we're hoping someone will identify him. Not from passing him on the street here in New York, but someone in his life that knows him. You know, that's a face that there's probably 50 people in the world right now that are looking at that picture, and a light bulb goes off and says, I know that man from somewhere. Okay. So it's very helpful. He's a person of interest, not a suspect, for a number of reasons. We're not certain 100% that it's him. Yeah. That's a different jacket. I believe it's a different backpack than the Starbucks pictures. It seems like
You're
it's him.
noticing differences, you think?
I do see some differences, but there's enough similarities.
Decoy. That's what I say. It's a
Before we go to our
decoy.
next thing, which is going to be a map, I do want to ask you, they know when he got here, they know where he came from, they know how long he's been here, they have these, do you think they know who this person is?
Not yet.
You still think they don't know who he is?
Not yet. They're
Okay.
close.
They're close?
Atlanta could be a subterfuge too.
Okay.
I don't know. You want to take a Greyhound, it depends on.
Right.
From Minnesota, you got to go through
Yeah.
Chicago, Cleveland, and Buffalo. Did he go to Atlanta on purpose? I don't know.
Let's go to our map now. I want to show you this because we've learned some more things about where he was at. This is where the shooting takes place. This is the hostel where he was staying, right?
Right, different
It's
noses.
about 50 blocks
Nose
north
way
on
different.
the Upper West Side of Manhattan. Does this tell you anything at all? He's staying at a hostel again, 50 blocks from the scene of the shooting.
Well, the best way to get from point A to point B here would be by bicycle right through Central Park.
Fastest way.
Fastest way, right through Central Park. There are exits, 85th Street, 90th, 100th Street. Once you pass 100th Street, you got to go up to 110th. So the best way to get there would be by bicycle through the park.
He may have used a fake ID. He paid with cash. That he's staying at a hostel. Does that tell you something different?
He's from out of town. That's the first thing I think of. He's from out of town.
Okay.
Now you mentioned the bus from Atlanta. That makes sense. And the hostel, I mean, the nature of a hostel is such that, like your first bullet there, you know, people have stayed in hostels. They bunk you up into a room with others. That doesn't mean he's connected to these men.
Yeah.
They have been interviewed, from what I understand, and cleared.
Right.
So that's not really.
Yeah, he was staying with two other guests. We don't think they're connected. At least police haven't told us that yet. But I mean, they're going to be questioning them, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, right.
Earlier today, we also got this Nest video. I want to play for our viewers as well. They may have seen this. Police believe this may be the suspect. He's on that bicycle. Going from 85th Street, Central Park West.
Man, this shit went exactly how he planned it, bro. He wanted them to see all that shit.
You know, this is the 85th Street exit from Central Park. So if he came up from 59th Street, I don't think he's a New Yorker. He's an out-of-towner. He's staying at a hostel. Yeah. Should have stayed in the park till 100th Street. Yeah. Or at least 97th Street. But he came out here at 85th. He's heading to Columbus. Next block is Amsterdam, and then it's north to 104th Street.
No longer has the backpack.
Wow.
Vince, tell him not convinced it's him. Does it look like a city bike? Look at the tail.
Apparently
See the tail on
apparently they've gotten rid of the city bike thing.
So then what, did he rob someone? We don't have a robbery report?
The backpack, if that is him. He ditched it somewhere.
Had a bulletproof backpack. I'm telling you.
Okay.
Yeah. That's what I say.
The grass has been checked.
Okay.
I'm not.
Hold on. I like that comment because I was going to talk about that. See, all this shit ties in together. Ain't it a coincidence that he did this and he drove the bike into Central Park? And Central Park used to be, Seneca Village. I made a whole video about that shit. And and I know, that sounds crazy to think about, but life is crazy, man. You never know what is tied in together. And for him to drive that bike into Central Park, and they know nothing. They think they found evidence, but everything they found, he wanted them to find. Even the person. They don't look nothing like them. They had a different nose. One nose is pointing, The other one is pushed in. Yeah. These people did so much dirt, man. They can pass away. Nobody's gonna care. No one is gonna care. Caucasian people not gonna care. Indian people, Mexican people. No one is gonna care about these people, man, because they did so much dirt. That bicycle is proof of Central Park. Right. Bullet was ingrained with a message. Hell yeah. It was what? It was three words. We don't know who wrote out. I'm telling you. He keeps saying, "Oh, we think that's him. We think." I'm telling you, bro. Probably sold a bike to a brother. I'm telling you, and see, their worst fear is that this can start something else. That's why they gotta shut this shit down fast. They gotta find whoever it was, or they gotta, fake like they found that person. But they gotta shut this shit down fast, because if this person get away with it, I'm telling you, it's gonna be so many people doing the same thing to these doctors who getting over on people, to these cops who getting over on people. It's gonna be the same ones. I'm telling you, and they gotta shut this down. They gotta shut this down so fast. And see, they want people to march. They want people to hold up signs, but they don't, and I don't have nothing against marching, holding up signs. I don't have nothing against that, because at least those people are out there putting their life on the line. But when somebody just pull up and get shit done, that's when you start seeing change. That's when you start seeing them doing things differently, because guess what? They don't want to be in fear of their life. And now, they in fear of their life now, I'm telling you. What's popping? They could start, domino effect, hell yeah. They don't want to see that shit happening. They gotta shut this shit down fast. That's why you gonna see it on the news every day, all day. They thinking, but it's up. Facts. Kamala needed our support. We failed her. Hey, eye for an eye is on. Yeah. I agree, bro. I agree. Most of these corporate insurance guys be wicked. Hell yeah, man. Most of these corporations wicked. In America, with corporations, you have to be wicked to compete with everybody else, because everybody else wicked. If you're a good guy, you're not gonna make no money. So that's why I say, in my life now, I don't chase money no more. I don't give a fuck, bro. Like, I have to wake up. If I could go to the city and take pictures and make videos and help my people out, I'm happy. Appreciate that. I spent a lot of time of my life chasing money, and I'm gonna be real. Now I just wanna, like I say, I just wanna wake up, make videos, eat some breakfast, take pictures, make videos to help my people out. They said that screwed over a lot of people. Hell yeah. I'm telling you, you have a friend or a family member that worked under UnitedHealthcare. Just talk to them and ask them what they made them do. They had those people talking to people, telling them not to go to the ER. They had people in position talking to them, telling them not to go to the hospital, because they don't want to spend money. They want to save money. They was cutting pay, laying people off, everything. Imagine having a family and the holidays coming up, and they laid you off just so they can, say, they billionaires. They making billions every year. But they cut you off because they want to make more billions. They lay you off to make more billions. So now you don't know how you go pay your mortgage. You don't know how you go buy stuff for your kids. You don't know how you go buy food. And, as men, we already know, once you lose your job, you go really see what type of woman you have. You go really see it. So people going through shit, man. I'm telling you, this right here, somebody said it. This can be a whole domino effect. Poor guy, he just fall guy, really. Facts. I love you, wonderful. Appreciate that. Julia, appreciate that. Why don't folks get bigger bonuses? Hell yeah. So America telling everybody to work hard. They tell you work hard just so they can take benefits. They can take all this insurance stuff out of your check, right? They taking insurance out of your check. They taking the taxes out of your check, right? Making your check look like it ain't shit. You gotta wait till February, March to get your money back. But you go to the hospital, something wrong with you, you still gotta pay. They don't pay for the whole thing. You still have to pay if you getting surgery. You still have to pay. But they taking it out of your check. I'm like, damn. I'm telling you, these people, they just scamming. Anything that has anything to do with insurance is a scam. They created it. This is going to be worse for the next 4 years, I'm telling you. Oh, hell yeah. If people are struggling, if people don't have the, the simple things, if it's hard, and people just waking up, man. People don't want to spend $400 for car insurance. And they working hard and they not getting no accidents. Like, who's getting that money? You look on your check, insurance, and you go to the hospital, you still have to pay for this shit. Like, what's the point if I still have to pay for it? If I'm making money, it's coming out of my check the whole year. If I have to go to the hospital, why do I still have to pay if I'm paying for it? Because why you paying these people? They on vacations, they golfing, they doing whatever they doing while you working hard to pay for their lifestyle. Ain't that some shit? You working hard. These people making money from you. They making money off of your hard work and saying they successful. You're not successful. You taking money out of people's check. That's not successful. People working hard. You got to work hard twice as much because they taking the taxes out. Then if you don't pay your taxes, they coming for your ass. Yeah, they scamming us. Yeah, and then they want people. Then when they catch a scammer, like they like a scammer up, then they want us to make videos about him. I'm not making videos about him. I'm not talking about that person because these people been scamming the American people forever. And poor Caucasian people, they think that the government is on their side. They think the government is on their side. And we saw with Asheville how they turned out. Hell yeah, American Dream. Hell yeah. That's why I say be thankful for what you already have. That's how you gonna be happy these days. Like, I know we all have goals and stuff like that, but until you reach your goal, be happy with what you already have. I'm telling you, because they want you to be stressed out about not having a big ass house. They want you to be stressed out about not having a new car. They just want you to be always stressed out about stuff you don't have. Fuck that stuff, because once you get it, it don't mean anything. Because the problems you have in life, you gonna still have those problems. I should have never made the headcast center for profit. I'm gonna pay you. I'm telling you, insurance companies don't care. Look at what they did to Florida. Yeah, they don't care. They trying to save money. They trying to stay rich. They don't give a fuck. Appreciate everybody in the live too. I appreciate y'all. Screw the American Dream. I wanted to rich. Yeah, man. Like, look, be thankful for what you have. Create a life. And I put this in my community section. Create a life that you don't have to escape. It could be some simple shit. Like, just create a life that you don't have to escape. Because you're always looking for an escape. It's going to be like, damn, once you come back to work, once you come back to your real life, you're going to be depressed as hell. You know, so find like the simple shit in life. That's it. Like I say, when I get up in the morning, I like to make my videos, help my people out. When I go to the city, take some pictures, walk around, and I'm just looking at the people like, damn, people still out. People just enjoying life. I love that shit. I don't want to be a millionaire. I don't care about that shit. I appreciate you, bro. You been keeping grounded. Oh yeah, appreciate that. We need, hell yeah, bro. And I'm telling you, they are afraid of that. They are afraid of the John Wick effect. I'm telling you, it's gonna be more John Wicks in 2025 because people getting tired of this shit, bro. People getting tired of working hard, and you look at your check, and they took out taxes, all the stuff you gotta pay for the insurance, scam. These people on private jets, these people in big mansions, these people going to private parties, while you gotta wake up at 5 a.m., you gotta walk to work in 20-degree weather, and they getting rich. Like, come on. That's not success. You just robbing people. That's it. Let's get back to it though.
If it's that simple, it may well be. This is the direction you'd be going in, but
Okay, let's look at this other. This is video that the New York Times has obtained. It's him walking near the crime scene. Just before it, he appears to be on a cell phone at the time. Now, obviously, there's two things could be happening here. He could be speaking to someone. It could be fake. He could just be posing. If he is talking to someone, can the
Listen.
police figure out, can they zero in with that type of technology from cell phone towers? What the number was, what the cell phone was? Is that possible?
there is. I understand it's a burner phone.
Okay, that's you understand?
Yes,
Okay.
I've heard that. But you can still ping the tower that he
Okay.
went to and take it beyond that as well. You know, last night, Tom, I mentioned the fact that this kid had intelligence information. How did
Yeah.
he know when to leave the Starbucks to approach? In other words, how do you know when that... This could be very germane to the investigation, but it could also be he paid someone $100 in a hotel to say, tell me when a man in room such and such leaves the hotel.
Yeah.
We don't even know
Okay.
who he's talking to, what information he's getting.
Exactly.
We do need to know, but it could be big, it may not.
Okay, let's go back to the video now of the shooting. We're going to freeze it because we don't want to show you the entire shooting of when it happened. With everything you know today, looking at this video again,
I'm with you,
does
Maddie.
it change anything you told us last night? Does it enlighten
How the
us in
gun
any other
being
way?
held, everything.
It does as far as that weapon. He fires that weapon, and it does not jam after the first shot. Yet he reaches up to rack that slide. He's not clearing a jam. He fires, racks, fires,
Why would
racks.
you do that?
Because it could be a very specific type of pistol that it's like a bolt action.
Like an older pistol?
Never would know.
Well, they have new ones that are made. You see,
Okay.
this looks like a silencer. With
Right.
And
actually
that's
a
they
suppressor,
fear.
which is a
They have to know.
complicated silencer.
Because
Okay.
if he get away,
Yes.
it's
Yeah.
gonna be
But they make pistols with suppressors that are integral. to the
2025
weapon.
gonna be
Those
lit.
weapons have to be racked for each shot. That's what that looks like. Because when he fires that shot, it's not like he tries to fire a second time and the gun jams and then he reaches to the rack. He fires, racks, fires.
That seems like a complicated gun to use. Why would he use that gun?
It's nicknamed an assassin's pistol. It is the
It's
quiet.
named an assassin's pistol.
It's
Why?
actually a VP. It's a veterinarian's pistol to put down an animal that is suffering. That's what it's made for.
damn.
They call it this because it's the quietest gun.
Now I know y'all heard that, huh? He said the gun he used is to put away animals. But they love to call our people animals. But you got your own kind putting you down like an animal, saying you an animal, but they love to call black people animals. Everything you hear on social media, all the content, all the YouTubers, to make their money, what they do, everything they talk about is black people. But they scared to talk about this shit. They own kind, white on white crime. Woo, I love this shit. I love this shit. I feel like I'm preaching. In the Bible it says, "Will you live by the sword?" Facts. Let's go. I'm telling you, bro. Like I say, I love people who don't let shit slide. I love people who, hey, you still my op. Like, just because some years pass, they don't change shit. You still my op. I'ma still keep you close. How they say, keep your enemies close? Yeah, I'ma still keep you close. Too much, hell yeah, too much. I'm telling you, I don't know what your name is, but I see the A sign. I'm telling you, when it comes to money, yeah, you got to make money to survive and stuff like that. But now I just want to go through life, man, wake up, help my people, and just take some pictures, man. Like, that's it. Somebody take me out, they just take me out. Like, at least I went out happy, you know? Read that history, know that enemy. Facts, you gotta know your enemy, man. By his wife committing the perfect crime. It went to Central Park. There are a lot of ways to go. Hell yeah. And see, I'm telling you, Central Park. And just imagine how, like, a lot of stuff that went down that we know nothing about. They could tell us anything from the news media. That's why we have our own news. That's why we talk, because we can put two and two together. Now, they can't control the narrative no more. They can't. You got people on TikTok making videos like, they don't care. That's how I feel about all white folk. You are the enemy. Hey, it is what it is. It is what it is. Now we all go cry tired of things. Hell yeah. Now see, when Caucasian people start turning on them, that's when we can sit back and be like, okay, we told y'all. We told y'all. But y'all trying to fight us. Y'all hanging our people. Y'all kidnapping our people. These the people that's really keeping y'all down, because if you travel this country, you're gonna see it's way more homeless Caucasian people in this country. They don't talk about that. It's way more poor Caucasian people in this country. They don't talk about that shit. Yeah, everything different. Yeah, Maddie, everything different. Like, that picture, he wanted them to see all that stuff. And like somebody said, that's probably a woman that fired the shot. I'm telling you. Popcorn, hell yeah. Understand that it's a scream. It's a scream before the whimper, and they are starting to eat. I'm telling you, your money can't save you. Money can't save you. Money can't save you. And I don't know why they struggle. But y'all, I'm about to take me a good little shower, man. Hit this bed, and tomorrow we got another video. Tomorrow we got another live. Tomorrow night we got another live. I'm gonna try to go live like 11 p.m. Something like that. But tomorrow is Friday. Don't let these people have you depressed in life. Don't let these people have you stressed out because you can't get Christmas gifts. And look, man, don't let these people drive you crazy. They do this on purpose. They want to drive you crazy so you can go to the hospital, so you can spend money on medicine. Medicine does not go heal you. It just it's just temporary. Everything ties into everything. They want you stressed out. They want you being locked inside the house, So don't let these people win. Don't let these people have you depressed going to your job, having you hating your life, having you thinking about unaliving yourself. Man, don't let these people drive you crazy, because they already crazy. They can hide it with their money, but they crazy as hell. That's why I tell people, like, it don't matter how much money you have. If your mind fucked up, your mind is fucked up. Money can't save you. The only thing that can save you is getting back to the basics. Being real with yourself. That's it. So, good night to everybody. Hey, I appreciate y'all for coming to the live. I really, really appreciate y'all. And we will be back live tomorrow night. I'm out.